Wait, which packages do I need installed to get to the latest version of Carbon? You mean I have to migrate all of my design tokens? How long is this going to take my dev team to migrate? Today, I want to tell you about how we've improved the V11 migration experience to address these problems. Hi, my name's Scott Struberg, a product manager on the Carbon Design System team. Today, I want to review the changes we've made to our documentation, as well as introduce new tooling that will make your migration to V11 smoother than ever. Head over to this link right here to find yourself at the developer section of the V11 migration documentation on the Carbon website. For the purposes of this video, we'll be migrating a React application, which will put us in the overview and React sections of this page. One of the ways that we built for the developer experience in V11 was to simplify the packages needed. In V10, your project may have had as many as 4 different packages installed. Now, with V11, you just need one, @carbon/react. Whether it be Yarn or NPM, use your project's preferred package management tooling to remove the old packages, clearing a way for V11. Once they are removed, install @carbon/react. After the installation is complete, run the code mod below to change the pathing for all of your imports. It should go from looking like this to this. Notice how your components are no longer importing from Notice how your components are no longer importing from the old V10 packages, but instead importing from @carbon/react. Now, let's remove the deprecated Node Sass dependency and replace it with the latest version of Dart Sass in its place. Once you have Dart Sass installed, it's important that you configure your project to support resolving imports in Sass from node modules. Typically, this means adding node modules to your include paths config for Sass in your bundler or toolchain of choice. We have a whole article on Medium that goes in depth on all these different configurations, which you can check out right here. Now that Dart Sass is installed, let's make some changes to your root style sheet to bring in Carbon styles. You're going to remove the old V10 styles import and replace it with a new one for V11. You'll notice it uses @use instead of @import. Feel free to continue using @import, but we recommend switching to @use instead. If you're using any feature flags in V10, you can safely remove them in V11. Awesome! You're now using Carbon styles in V11. But what about all those custom components that you built, using Carbon's type, layout, and spacing tokens, to name a few? Well, first, you'll need to drop the appropriate Sass module from this list into your component Sass file. Once you've done that, do a search and replace through your entire project, looking for instances of Carbon --, and replace it with nothing. You have now successfully migrated all of your Sass using V10 tokens. I know what you're thinking. Isn't this supposed to be a V11 video? Yes, it most certainly is. But after receiving feedback from teams, we decided to front port our V10 tokens into V11, giving you more time to make the migration. We strongly encourage installing and configuring the StyleLint plugin for Carbon tokens. This linter will assist you and give recommendations on migrating your tokens to V11. Now we move on to size props. In V10, we noticed a lot of inconsistencies across all of our components on how we handled size. Gone or field, medium, and short, replaced with a consistent prop value and size across all of our components. To make these changes, run the following code mods. The first will replace the deprecated small Boolean prop and replace it with a small size prop. The second removes all the V10 size props and replaces them with V11 size props. These code mods will make short work of all of these changes. Our last code mod is for updating the icon sizes and imports. In V11, icons are now directly available via an import from @carbon/react/icons. We also changed the API, allowing you to directly import the icon, specifying which size you want to use via a size prop. After running the following code mods, your icon imports should go from looking like this to looking like this. You'll notice that the import path has changed to @carbon/react/icons, and that the size is no longer in the icon itself, but within a size prop. Some icons have been renamed or removed. Check out this list to see how your project may have been affected. That's it! I know, that was a lot. For some of you, there's still some work ahead. You may still have some refactoring around our tabs and notification components, and those are all really important because we directly address some accessibility concerns within those components. We're hoping that the code mods described in this video, along with front-porting our V10 tokens into V11, will expedite your team's transition into the latest version of Carbon. Have you migrated to V11? How long did it take your team? Are you stuck somewhere? Are there any parts of the design system that you'd like to know more about? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.